spinning experience. I've had it over a week now, and getting used to it slowly every day. It's pretty good. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you all very much for subscribing. I've got 36 subscribers now on my little channel. I'd like it to get a bit more. See how far we can get with it. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm just putting the bed out for the boys, putting 10.5s curbs in. But I've got to say, it's really hot today, so I feel for these boys. They're sweating, absolutely sweating their gonads off, poor sods. But once they get this line in, they're going to have a little rest because it's really hot for them, you know. Get it done and they can chill out for a bit in the shade, poor sods. But yeah, no, I'm loving this machine. This Hyundai's, we've got the older versions as well. But this one, this new HX85 is something else. It's so smooth. With this one, the engine is at the rear of the machine, so it's a bit more of a counterweight for the engcon, because it is an heavy hitch. I'm just going to take the bucket off. What you have to do is put the bucket on the ground, press one button, lift the bucket up slightly off the ground, press the two buttons, and it just literally pops off there. You can't take it off when the bucket's up in the air. It's a safety device that it's got. It's really quite clever, really. But now we're just going to spin it around. You've got the jaws that open up at the front. For all of you that don't know about these engcons, really good bits of kit. I'm just going to grab the curb. Probably going to drop it now, make myself look silly. Just going to put it on the bed for them. Try not to hit their curbs that they've just got in. And it does it. And away you go. Easy as that. So good. Saves on curb lifters and chains. Another man literally standing there to guide the curb lifter onto your curb so you can pick it up. Yeah, something else. They're really good bits of kit. I mean, I know they're very expensive, but you know they're worth their weight in gold. And no, they don't damage the curbs. They're quite, you know, they're pretty. I mean, obviously, if you go mad with it on the curb, you're going to break them. But it's no, it doesn't mark them at all, really. It picks it up, bring it up level with the camera. You can spin it the angle you want. So good. Really are clever bits of kit. I think the boys have gone over for a drink. Yeah, just waiting for them to come back to knock this one in. Yeah, but getting used to it, it's quite tricky. It really is quite. I mean, I've drove grabs before on machines, but they're only 360 spinning. So, but this one, as you know, it tips left and right, grabs, and it's tricky. I mean, there's how many buttons on these joysticks? There's 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, about 14, 15 buttons on both joysticks. It's quite mental, really. But they're really comfortable joysticks. Don't know if you can see them. I'll just there they are. Yeah, sorry about the phone. It's in a phone holder. It's rattling around. When I go into concrete, it'll be rattling around. Yeah, but tell me what you think of them. You know, if there's any of you out there that operate them and use them, you know, anyone got any useful tips, I'd be well appreciated. I mean, I learn with it every day. You know, I'll pick it up this way, pick it up that way. And it's really good. We have got a stand coming for it, so because you can take the hitch, the actual engcon off the hitch, so you can just use it as a normal machine, a normal hitch. But when which you would do when you're digging footings, because you're digging footings and, you know, narrow trenches, you wouldn't get them two rams down the side inside the trench, so you just whip that off and put it on a stand so it don't get caked in crap and A lot of people just leave the bucket on and open the claw and lean it on the floor, but we're going to we've got a stand coming for it, so it just keeps all the sensors off the ground and just keeps it nice and tidy and secure, you know, because if it's on the floor and it falls over, it's not great. So my governor's ordered me a nice stand for it, bless him. You know, he's gone all out with this machine. He's spent a lot of money on it, a lot of money. You know, it's a right bit of kit. There's so many things you can do with it. You know, so many attachments you can get to it, with it. But they'll cost lots of money. So yeah, but other than that, I'm not happy with it. Really happy. I've got a nice set of buckets with it, 5 buckets with it. Got a 300, a 450, a 600mm wide bucket. Got a greedy bucket with teeth, and we've got the ditching bucket, which is, they call it a Scandinavian bucket. It's quite an odd shaped one. I'll show you that in a bit once we get some concrete. I'll put this on. Just going to put this curve down for now. Just plonk it down on the bed. Just push the string line over. Just nudge it over a bit towards this curve. Say apparently, don't know if it's true or whatever, it takes 200 hours to get used to it. As I say, I've had it a week now, and I'm getting the hang of it now. It's just getting it in your head, just to operate all the buttons together, you know. But this would be ideal for digging around pile caps and stuff like that. I mean, it'd just be phenomenal. Just go right round them in a circle. It's great. Don't get me wrong, that'd be tricky, but yeah, what a bit of kit. Really good bit of kit. Our boys are dunking these curbs, and do feel sorry for them. It's so hot out there, sweating buckets. Bless them. But once they're done, they can have a rest, they haven't breathed anything. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're pleased that you're all you've all subscribed, you know, the ones that have subscribed and that. You know, really chuffed with it, you know. Just hope I can get some more subscribers and carry on with the videos and do a few more videos. We've got a new 6-ton Frakes dumper turned up 3 days ago or 4 days ago. That's a nice bit of kit. I can do a little video on that if any of you want to see that. Any of you that don't know, you know, dumpers and that, you want to have a look. So yeah, I'll do a little video on that, a little walk around video. Show you it all, tell me what you think of it. It's a nice bit of kit though, the old dumper's got a different style handbrake on it to the older ones. It's a 6-ton Frakes. Yeah, it's a nice machine, really nice little machine. But, you know, how long it'll last, who knows, but why it's with me, I shall grease it up as well, like I do with the machines. I grease them all up, look after them. At the end of the day, they cost a hell of a lot of money. You know, and when they go wrong, they go wrong. With dumpers, a lot of people, the only time they get greased is when they get serviced, and that's like once a year if you're lucky. You know, you always see dumpers on site and they're absolutely wrecked. But this one's probably going to stay with me all the time with this machine, so I should be keeping an eye on it, keeping it greased up and clean, and blow the filters out, keeping the filters clean, the air filters. Blew the dust out the other week on our older one. My God, it was terrible, really bad. And that ain't long just been serviced because the exhaust pipes are so low, they point downwards at the back on them dumpers. When it's dusty, they drive along the site and they just blow the dust up everywhere. And the poor guys sitting on them driving, the ground workers, you know, they get covered in dust and breathing it all in. Really, I think all dumpers should have cabs with air conditioning, because you know you're carting crushed concrete around the site and it's blowing. You know, so they're driving forwards and they've got a load in the butt. It's all blowing in their face and they're breathing it in, and you don't know what's in that crushed concrete breathing in. You know what I mean? It could be anything for you know, for anyone knows. So really, I think all dumpers, even though they do make them in cabs now, I I think they should all have cabs on themselves with air conditioning. Just, it's not, you know, this has got air conditioning, it's lovely and cold in here, you know, but it's not fair on the ground workers, do you know what I mean? They've got to breathe it all in, you know, you know. People say, oh, only ground workers, don't worry about them. No, they're human beings like the rest of us, do you know what I mean? It's not fair, I don't think. So, anyway, that's my little rant over. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this now. I'm going to go and get some concrete. As I say, thanks ever so much for subscribing to my channel. Really appreciate it if you give us some likes and subscribe, press the notification button just so you get upload more videos. Be really great. Also, go to Brett's Diggers on TikTok. I've got a page on TikTok. I put some pictures and that up, little clips and stuff. So yeah, go and check that out and give us a like and a follow. And I'll always reply back to any comments and say hello and all that. Alright, have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.